Hello there, I'm Public Information Officer Corey Dierdorf, and today marks an important milestone in firefighter health and safety history right here at Pasco County Fire Rescue. It marks the 1-year anniversary of our on-scene Decon program. You may have seen this large box truck driving around the county or at one of our fire scenes. It's the current version of Decon 1 and it carries clean sets of gear for our firefighters. You may be asking yourself, why would we need a program like this in Pasco County? And why is a Decon program vital to keeping our firefighters healthy and safe? Check out this video from Myco USA explaining the impact of cancer in the fire service and how it affects your Pasco County firefighters.
Researchers say today's fires involving synthetics, plastics, and chemicals can cover firefighters in a toxic soot. On the memorial wall at fire headquarters, the faces of cancer. 190 firefighters who've died of job-related cancer just since 1990.
The biggest danger to firefighters today has changed, from the fires they fight to the smoke those fires produce.
The fire scenes now, after the fact, are just as dangerous from the perspective of the byproduct of the fire. So the fabrics and materials used to build a home, to furnish the home, are producing chemicals that are extremely dangerous to anybody and firefighters.
Because even though you don't see the smoke, these things are still off-gassing. And it can still attach to your skin, to your clothing, to your hair, everything.
Firefighters in and of themselves have a 9% higher risk of getting cancer in their lifetime, and unfortunately a 14% higher risk of dying from cancer in their lifetime than the average person. So we as an organization and leadership here at Pasco County, we want to make sure that we're doing everything we possibly can to try to minimize that risk.
Growing up, elementary school, I had a friend that we went to school together. He actually got hired at the fire department I started my career in. Wednesday before Thanksgiving, he came into my office and told me he had cancer, neck cancer. But he would come into my office often because he had cancer in his neck. And he was convinced that it's the way we wore our hoods. Come out of a fire, the hood goes down around your neck, you walk around, your coat might be off, but the hood is around your neck. He was convinced. So I actually went to the ER that day and he passed that day, and it was tough.
In Arizona, Dr. Burgess says one of the easiest things firefighters can do to prevent cancer is wash their gear and themselves immediately after a call.
In the past, they wouldn't segregate their gear. They may go sit down in their living quarters, maybe with their gear on and get it on the couches, etc. Yes.
These firefighters are also taught that looking dirty isn't heroic, but dangerous.
I mean, the old running joke in the fire service is that if you had a dirty hat, you're the cool guy. Look at me, I had a fire, look at my gear and smell it. Now it's kind of like, no, you're wearing a cancer hat and a cancer suit. It's, that's not the new normal. Let's start a new normal, start a new trend.
Well, with more studies coming out and older firefighters from 30, 40 years ago, all of them are getting cancer, having health issues and everything. And this is just our way to set ourselves up for the future. So this new generation of firefighters coming in doesn't have those same experiences when they're in retirement.
Time is very critical. The sooner you can get the carcinogens off, the better. And science is proving that we need to remove that as quickly as possible, which is one of the reasons why clean cabs started coming around in conversation, to get as much of the carcinogens off of you as soon as possible.
We take cancer prevention very seriously at Pasco County Fire Rescue. The on-scene decon process, or as we call it, clean on scene, was developed to leave those cancer-causing carcinogens at the fire scene so we don't take them back to the station. This first of its kind program has undergone some changes over the last year, all aimed at ensuring the highest available protection against cancer for our firefighters. We have recently started construction on a purpose-built Decon truck that has quickly become an industry best practice model for fire departments across the state, and it has also sparked conversations about how to best mitigate firefighter cancer. We're always striving not only to protect the citizens of Pasco County, but our #1 asset right here at Pasco County Fire Rescue. That's the men and women who put their lives on the line every day. So thank you for your support, and stay tuned for more about the Decon 1 program. For Pasco County Fire Rescue, I'm Public Information Officer Corey Dierdorf.